So this part of the agenda, we're just going to talk about a few things that's going to help you to do your job better, hopefully. Um, we put together a communications and marketing toolkit. It will be on our website shortly, but we will give you today an overview of some of the items that will be on it that will be useful to you. One of the things that my dear friend LaDawn suggests is that we do some memes, and they're coming up, but they're just not up yet, okay? But we're getting there, okay? And then after my presentation, we'll talk about what this warm handoff is about. That's the intersection between your organization and the assisters. We want to talk about that. We'll do a few scenarios and then hear from you. And it looks like we may be leaving a little earlier today. So, yay. Okay. Now, okay, so as you go out into the field to do your Army work, these are some of the things that will be available to you. We'll have banner bugs similar to, this is what we call banner bugs, these things you see up here. But it'll have health care for child care on it. So if you are going to have an event, you may want to plan an event. Don is thinking about planning an event in August, end of August. You will have this as a part of you if you need it. Okay, it helps the brand. We're all about branding. Those who have windows, we can produce also for you window clings that you can put in the window and say, this is a health care for child care program, blah, blah, blah. Okay? You let me know if you need that, or if you need any kind of signage in your location that you want to do that, we can provide that for you. So those are the banner bugs. We also have the rack cards. They're available English, Amharic, and Spanish. You have those in your boxes that you'll be carrying today. Is Spanish in there too? Okay, the Spanish is not available yet, right? So we should have that by the end of, the end of this week. So they're at the printers for Amharic and Spanish. And it tells people a little bit about what health care for child care is about. Then people may ask you, well, how do I get enrolled? This is a 5-step enrollment card. You can give that to them. This will help them to understand what the enrollment process is about, how they have to create an account. Their eligibility will be determined, shop and compare, a little information about that, and how to choose a plan, all of that. So you have that at your disposal as well. Next. This is for those who may want to register and shop. The Jeff Credits of the world who own these child care centers. That's a step-by-step piece to show them how to do that, okay? You'll have all that at your disposal. Then you have an FAQ sheet. This is also on the website, but if you get there and people want to have questions, you can give them the FAQs, okay? Next. You'll have social media posts. Some will be doing social media for particular audiences. We'll have that available. We can do it any way you want, any information you may think. You may say, oh, Linda, I think we need to tweak this and put this. We're open to all of that because you know your audience better than we do. Next. Banners, web banners. If we're asking every grantee organization to put a web banner on their website, all you have to do is put the banner on whatever size you have. This is just 2 sizes here. We can do it in 6 and 7 different sizes. Click on it. It will take them straight to the Health Care for Child Care website. If you're going to plan an event, in your folder you have an event planning form. This is also online. And we will help you with your event. Just give us some time. Don't call me today, say I'm going to plan an event tomorrow. I try to help you, but I'm telling you, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. So we just need to know what type of event you're doing, the day and time. And one of the reasons why we do this is because the political terrain is a little different. We may have more knowledge about this political terrain than you do. So just let us know. So those are some of the things that we ask for. You see the form in I think it's on the left side of your folder? Right. So that it will be, and this can be filled out online. It's a fillable form online to let us know. I think we're asking for it 4 to 6 weeks in advance if you can. And it talks about staffing, what you need from us. We will give you what you need. You also will have, we did enough tablecloths. This is one of them here. Health chair for, did Alan see this one? This is one. I think there's 2 out there. Each organization can get one of these if you need it. Okay? we believe in branding events so that you have it branded, okay? If you need an interpreter at your event, we will do that, but we need time because we have to, talk with our contractors to get them there. Okay, if you need help with some information, you said, nah, the people I'm dealing with, they need to know it this way. It's fine, let us know. We can get it translated, but we need time. We need time to do that. We do have translated contractors that we have to translate information. We have flyers for you, rack cards, signage, tablecloths, poster boards, any of that stuff you want, we can get it for you. If you want to do something different, you have to get it approved by us first, because we just can't have different things going out and we don't know what's going on, okay? So let us know. Media. So I think I text you all a couple articles just today, right? So there's a lot of attention being paid right now to the child care community across this country. Press people may call any of you. They know we have grantee program now. They may call you and say, well, how much did DC HealthLink give y'all to do something? You don't answer any of those questions. We're going to help you out. Just send them to me. I'll handle them. Thank you so much for calling. When you send it to me, just email me the media, email me the reporter, and generally what they want to inquire about, okay? Because we don't want to get all kinds of information out. One of the main things that reporters like is numbers. Well, how many people are you really seeing? Well, how many people in the program? You don't know, right? You may know, but you don't let them know you know. So just send them over to me or Adam Hudson on our team, who's the public information officer. Both of those email addresses are there, and that's on the website as well. But that's our policy. Do not try to answer any questions about health care for child care, because we have to know people's intent and motive, okay? Next. That's it? Okay. We also have a few videos that we are finalizing, and I'm going to show you one of the ones we have done recently, and I think somebody didn't see this, but I'm going to show it now.
Today I'm here to recognize all of you educators, providers, directors, and supporters with a ceremony resolution from DC Council establishing May 12, 2023 as Early Childhood Educators Appreciation Day. Woohoo!
On behalf of the collaborative, I want to welcome everybody to this celebration of you, the celebration for all that you have accomplished and the hard work that you have put in to achieve your goals.
We know that our babies start learning just as soon as they come out, and so to have a talented, well taken care of, well compensated workforce of educators is so important.
We're just happy to be here with our colleagues, to be finally have a focus on us, to know that we care for children too. We also have degrees, and we are willing to support the appreciation of our special day.
We now have health care available for the people who work in our field. And so we can say yay, 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 because DC is leading the nation in terms of having health care available for persons who work in early childhood programs.
We've been able to come up with strategies to inform everybody who is working at an early childhood program or family home that it's not just for educators, but it's for everybody who works at these programs, and including their families.
We want to congratulate all of you to making your world a better place for you and our children's life. Keep your eyes on your goals and never give up.
Our child care champions are doing with our children our most precious pieces of ourselves, our babies and our toddlers. They are teaching our babies and toddlers while we do other work to make sure that we are taking care of our families. Yes, yes?
This is an opportunity to say thank you to the over 4,000 people in DC who fit into this category.
I'd like to request all faculty and trainers from the programs that provide credentials and degrees to come forward to receive your pin.
We value you, we appreciate you, we see you, we hear you, and we want to honor you.
What they do is important to the future development of our young children. Their work contributes to the economic development of our society.
So you are truly part of a profession that is changing the world, that has impact beyond any credit you will ever be given.
What that piece did is show us the various leaders in this movement, people to have an explanation of why we're doing what we're doing. We will be making 90-second clips of this so that you can show, when you're going out talking to people in this another program, you'll have these leaders that people know speaking to it. We have one more to show you.
Hey, early childhood education community, we have exciting news. The DC Office of the State Superintendent of Education, known as OSSI, and the DC Health Benefit Exchange Authority have partnered on a new employee benefit called Healthcare for Childcare. Healthcare for Childcare provides affordable health coverage for early childhood providers and their teams through the district's online health insurance marketplace, DC HealthLink. Healthcare for Childcare provides free or low-cost health insurance premiums for district residents and their families who are employees of OSSI, licensed child development homes and facilities. Healthcare for Childcare provides low-cost or free health insurance premiums for district residents and their families who are employees of OSSI, licensed child development homes and facilities. It also provides low-cost or free health insurance premiums for non-district residents who are employees of OSSI, licensed child development centers and homes choosing to participate in the program. Healthcare for Childcare helps OSSI licensed child development centers and homes provide affordable group health insurance for their employees through DC HealthLink's small business market, known as SHOP. Enrollment is easy and convenient. Healthcare for Childcare trained experts will help you through the enrollment process. Employers who want to provide group coverage for their employees should schedule an appointment to enroll at healthcareforchildcare.setmore.com. If an employer does not offer group coverage, then an employee who is a DC resident can enroll independently through the individual marketplace using the HC4CC contact form. Non-DC residents can only enroll through their employer's group plan. Appointments to enroll can be made at healthcareforchildcare.setmore.com. If you cannot find an appointment that works for you, just email us at healthcareforchildcare@dc.gov. Coverage starts January 1st. Free and lower premiums are guaranteed for 2023. Don't delay. Enroll today. For more information about Healthcare for Childcare, visit dchealthlink.com/healthcareforchildcare.
The only reason why we're doing the microphone is because we're trying to tape this for anybody who wasn't here today. They can pick up some of this information.
So I just wanted to make sure I completely understood the toolkit. Along with the physical one that we'll have with all like the collateral, we'll also get a digital one with like the social media and other stuff?
Yeah, you'll have a password to go online and you're able to pull it down.
Okay. Will that be information be in the thing we get from here, or will that be emailed to us?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Will that, the password and stuff, will that be emailed to us, or will that be in the?
We'll
It'll be.
email that to you.
Okay, thank you.
We're still pulling the technical part of the website together so you can get the toolkit. But you'll have some of it in the box. Any other questions? Any other suggestions you think you may need? As you're going out. No? I try to get some healthcare to Salvation Cookies made. Little packets so you can have those to keep the people. Kind of sweeten them up before we start. Some health suggestions you think that you may need that will be helpful to you?
Well, I was just thinking it might be helpful if we had like something like a magnet or card or something like that to give them so that with the basic information so that they would also have like an easy thing for like numbers or emails and things like that. If that makes sense.
What did he say? A magnet? Oh, the magnet to go in the refrigerator or something?
Yeah, just so that if they like had an easy way to get like numbers
Okay,
and
that's a
emails.
good. Can you write that one down for us, Michelle or Kishan? You have an ID card. I got everybody's email address and phone numbers now, so the ID card should be here this week as well. We wanted to have them here today, but everybody didn't respond in time, so. But anyway, we'll have them hopefully tomorrow, but may not. But each of you will have, I think, 100, this is 50, how many cards are there? Now, if you have changed who needs to get what, let us know today so we can make any changes with the printer and get that to you. But you'll have health care for child care cards, and we're working on getting you an ID badge that you can wear around your neck so when you go to talk to people, they know you're real. They know you're real. I mean, you are real because you're there, but to know you with the program.
So in case we wanted to put together an event, are we at liberty to co-brand any of the, okay.
Sure, you can co-brand. And we get items, we've co-branded with items as well. Right, like what you don't have, we ordered I'm covered eyeglasses, sunglasses, so people have sunglasses. We have those to give away. We ordered caps, so you have caps. I can't, fans, I'll get it summer. We got fans, so any items that you think you want to co-brand, I need to know that sooner than later, because it takes a 2 or 3 week order and stuff. Yes, sir.
Going along with the co-branding, because sometimes for like when we do events and stuff, I'll make flyers and stuff. But like, is that an example of something where you guys would want to see it first before we?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Have no problems with doing that. Absolutely, we just need it co-branded.
So will we also receive cards with the assisters' names on them and contact
With the
information?
assisters' names on
Yes.
No, what you will see, that's on the website, so you'll be able to pull it up on the website. But she's going to talk about that in the next session. Danica?
You'll have a card, the QR code, which will bring you to the link for you to schedule an appointment. It will also have the website on it. It'll be in the tools that Linda gave you all. It may be in your baggie already.
The QR codes will be on all, there were everything.
Will each grantee be assigned an expert, or we just get whoever's available? If I'm talking about in terms of not enrollment, but just if we have a question,
Right,
or we're
understand.
out in the field and we think that, you know, something should be answered right away.
Danica may.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Danika's going to be the grant administrator, so she is responsible for you all. The way you're going to contact her, you're going to have an email address dedicated for the grants. We're going to set up an email address just for you all to email her. And she'll be fielding from there, and then you're going to meet with her once a week. I think in the beginning, you're going to have lots of questions. And so that's, I know that we're going to get to this part, but like in the grant agreement, I think it says monthly meeting. But I think in the beginning, we want to have once a week meetings because you're going to be stacking up those questions and she'll be fielding them. In real time, there's not a real time where she's answering the phone necessarily because I don't think she has the capacity to do a real time one-person support for everyone in this room. But we will have an inbox that she's going to be responding to. Danika's like, you can always call me. Don't always call her. Don't always call her because it's one person, and she's also supporting not just the work of you, but also the work of, you know, people that we've reached out to 2 months ago who are now finally getting warmed up, and you know now. So that's how that's.
And as we again, as we move this program along, if we have to make tweaks and make changes, we will do that. So that's the point of the weekly meetings, and then the monthly, the once a month monthly meetings with everybody. Okay?
You just want to send one person from your grant organization with, here's all the questions we encountered, that's fine. We want to make it weekly to be available for you all, so that we're, as responsive as possible for you all.
So, any other suggestions in terms of what you may need? If it's marketing materials, communication, then always email me. Okay? But we will give you what you need. And those who are seeking to have an event and it needs to be co-brand or whatever, do that sooner than later. I'm working with Dawn already for her August event. Okay? But you will have that available to you. And then one suggestion came out earlier from Kathy, which I thought was good, is to have a health literacy workshop for the home-based providers and anybody else in the field that may want to do that. So we would do that separately, away from you all, to have a separate health insurance literacy workshop for them. But we are available to do that. If you come across customers, I think early on we did town hall conversations. If we need to reschedule, they said we need to reschedule those. But as you're out in the field, we will find that necessary. We may reschedule 1 or 2 in August because you're out there now and people are knowing and you're talking to them. And we're looking for potential funders to keep this program going. So they'll be looking for at the end of the summer at the results of what we've done. So we just got to keep it moving. Right, Dawn? So we can, yes, ma'am. She got to, remember we taping.
I'm sorry to take us back, but something just hit me before break. We spoke to having vision, dental, and of course health, but we never asked anything about a mental health benefit. Is there one present?
It's a part of the ACA. That's one of the essential benefits for the ACA.
Great. I just
no
never
problem.
heard it spoke to.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. No problem, no problem. It's a good question. It's a good question.
Yeah, I think it is a good question. I just want to remind you, in the slide where we talk about the standard plan, we talk about the different things that you can access before hitting the deductible. Mental health is in there, substance abuse treatment outpatient, that's in there too. Yeah. In 2024, this is something that DC HealthLink has been working on. Really in response to the mental health crisis happening to youth across this country, we've been working to lower the co-payments for young people for mental health. That's not going to hit until next calendar year. But that is also going to be... The copay goes down next year in 2024. $5. So instead of, like, if your teenager is seeing a therapist right now, what is it, $40 copayment every single session, which is expensive.
And most sessions are 12 or 14 sessions. That adds up.
So now it's going to be $5. But that's in next year. That's not till the 2024 plan year. We should not make this stuff up. We don't know the answer because we're not the people who came up with that policy. But there is an answer. It's just...
Well, my question was, what about adults? Because in the field of early childhood, we have a high level of stress and mental health issues among adults.
Yeah, that is true. That next frontiers.